Hello beauties, welcome to the Dynasty. My name is Vika and thank you so much for joining me for my second video ever on this channel. Just a quick recap of what this channel is. This channel is the Dynasty. The Dynasty is a time period from I think like a few days ago, like 3-4 days ago from when I first posted to however long I do this for. And the reason why it's for queens is because I'm a queen, you're a queen, Steve's a queen, Kathy's a queen, we're all queens. And a lot of times we go through hardships and we make mistakes and we don't feel the best. We feel like there's nowhere to go and there's no way that anything can get better. And we tend to forget our self-worth. And that's what I want this channel to be about. A happy place, a positive place where you know you're not alone. People have made similar mistakes and have gone through similar hardships, and it's okay to feel the way that you're feeling. Now, if you don't want to be open about it, that's fine. That's not why you're making the videos, that's why I'm making the videos. I'm open and comfortable enough to be able to talk about the hardships that I've gone through and talk about the mistakes that I've gone through as well. Now, I want this to always be ending on more of a positive note, because even though we are going to be talking about some serious issues, the best way to go about in life is to end with a positive note, because hope is what gets you going. Trust me. Hope, well, you don't have to trust me, you don't know me really, but hopefully you will get to know me and hopefully I'll get to know you. But hope is what helps get through the day. Now, we had some passing holidays this weekend. We had Passover, we had Easter, and of course National Pet Day, most important one, right? So that usually means that that's time to spend time with family and to get together, to recap how life's going, take photo ops, do egg hunt. Great time. But not everyone has the ability to spend time with their family. I am one of those people. I haven't spent a holiday with a family for a long time. That's just something that is my normal. And I was able to spend the other day with my beautiful daughter, which I always appreciate. So it was still a great holiday for me. We were able to eat some chocolate in the morning, as any good Easter breakfast should begin with, obviously. But I thought, what other great topic to talk about other than fear of abandonment? This will be a video about the original fear of abandonment and where it began for me. And let's start with the story. Why not? It starts in March 1997, month and year that I was born. I was originally born in Russia. My biological half-sister was born in 1999. Same mom, different dad. So, my mom, she had a job that was risque and sexual and something that's perceived as dirty and dangerous, but she did whatever she could to make sure that there was food in our stomach, roof over our head, and clothes on our back. Don't judge my birth mother for doing what she had to do to support for our family. But eventually she started to use some illegal paraphernalia that made her sleepy and drowsy after she was done using it. And this kind of lifestyle led to her leaving. So there are two stories. There's story A that was told when I was younger, and story B that was told when I was 18. In the end, it still ends with my birth mother not being a part of the family anymore. Story A is that after she left one night for her business, she never came back the next morning, or the next day, so I went to the neighbor's apartment and I told them that our mother hadn't been home for a while, and they called the police and they took us. When I was 18, story B, my adopted mother told me that didn't happen, that it got so bad that CPS was called on us and the cops had to take my birth mother away from my sister and I because of how poorly our living conditions were. I'm not sure which story is the right story or which one is the real one, but again, they both end up with my birth mother no longer being a part of my life. My sister had to go to the hospital because of the fact that she was malnourished and had a rash on her. I was more healthy, so I went straight to orphanage. I had no sister, I had no mother, I was completely alone, and I was trying to be the best child I could be so I would one day be adopted by another family. Eventually I was, thankfully. Now, the issue where the fear of abandonment came was my mental state and the fact that I didn't understand why my birth mother didn't love me enough to stay. What it was that I did wrong that she didn't want me. I couldn't understand why my mother, who was supposed to love me unconditionally, the one that kisses all my boo-boos and is supposed to be there when I need to cry on her shoulder or tell me that the guy that I'm dating is just the worst and be there and support me no matter what. She decided to leave me, and I couldn't understand why. What was wrong with me? It wasn't until I got older that I understood that it wasn't my fault that she left me. It wasn't my fault that I ended up going to an orphanage and my sister ended up going to the hospital. It was because of her. She was unable to be a mother. She was not ready. She couldn't handle it, and she left. Thankfully, that was the better decision for her to make. Not all kids are lucky, though. Not everyone is able to be adopted by a family loving and caring. Sometimes kids go in the orphanage system and leave and are adults and have to fend for themselves. They never had the opportunity to be loved. Some are in foster care. I can't imagine what it's like to be in foster care, especially going from house to house. I can't possibly imagine what that's like. But in the end, I grew as a person because I realized that it's not my fault that I was abandoned. And it's not your fault too. Sometimes it's just because adults aren't always ready to be parents. It's hard to think about, but sometimes when they leave, it's sometimes the best scenario for you. And it's hard to think about because you want to believe that being with your family is the best case scenario, and sometimes it's not. And that's something that I still am learning to this day, even at the lovely age of 23. But no matter what, don't you dare forget, you're a queen, you deserve the world. Can't wait to see you guys next time, and I hope that you guys leave some comments. Let me know how you feel, if you want more detail, less rambling. I will figure it out, but yeah. Leave a comment, press a like, press a dislike, tell someone, tell your turtle. Have a great night.